What if the saber-toothed tiger hunted today? Imagine being in a forest at dawn. The air's cold, the ground damp. You hear a branch snap behind you. Something is watching. Out of the shadows emerges a massive feline with fangs over 20 centimeters long. It's not a lion, not a tiger. It's a saber-toothed cat. Today we'll explore what life would be like if Smilodon fatalis returned and hunted in our modern world. Who was the saber-toothed tiger? It lived between 2.5 million and 10,000 years ago. It stood up to 1.2 meters tall, 3 meters long, and weighed over 300 kilograms. Its fangs were its main weapon, capable of piercing the thick hides of young mammoths or bison. Unlike today's lions, it didn't run long distances. It was an ambush predator, striking with precision and finishing prey with its deadly fangs. In short, it was a predator built for quick, lethal kills. What if we encountered one today? Imagine walking in a U.S. national park and seeing a sign, "Caution, saber-tooth habitat." Hikers would need sound alarms, like those used for bears. Cities near forests would have emergency sirens if one entered town. Farmers would lose cattle, horses, even large dogs to these predators. It would be like living with lions, except stealthier, with fangs designed to kill in seconds. Now imagine taking your dog for a walk. It breaks free, only to be attacked by one of these predators. A tragic, terrifying scenario. Impact on nature. There would be enormous ecological consequences. It could prey on deer, bison, domestic cattle, goats, wild boars, and more. It would directly compete with lions, tigers, and cougars in the Americas, likely displacing them. If it hunted in packs, as some evidence suggests, it would be even more dangerous than solitary lions. The food chain would be reshaped, forcing many modern herbivores to adapt or disappear. Giraffes, zebras, and countless other grazers could become its perfect prey. Encounters with modern humans. If saber-toothed cats hunted today, headlines would constantly report attacks on highways, farms, and villages. They would reproduce and spread quickly, seeking out weak prey, and even challenging larger animals. Zoos and safaris might try to capture them, but containing such predators would be extremely difficult. Imagine one being the star of a zoo until a mistake sets it free. Starving and dangerous, poachers would value their fangs, fueling a black market for saber-tooth ivory. And here's the big question. Would humans with all their technology dominate? Or would evolution's deadliest cat reclaim its throne? And if they had never gone extinct, would today's saber-tooth be bigger, stronger, maybe even smarter? Pets for the rich? Some might imagine a saber-toothed cat as a luxury pet, a super cat guardian. Wealthy elites could keep them in cages or giant private estates as a display of power and status. Not unlike how exotic cats are illegally kept today, but infinitely more dangerous. Culture and mythology. If it lived today, it would star in movies, video games, comics, plush toys, and all kinds of merchandise. Some cultures might see it as sacred, the true king of cats. It could even become a political or military symbol, much like lions on coats of arms. Modern animal rivals. A saber-tooth clashing with a Kodiak bear could happen if they coexisted today. Wolves might flee or face brutal fights against these predators. Even if a pack of wolves attacked, the saber-tooth could surprise us with its ferocity, living in packs. Now picture them hunting in groups, saber-toothed cats moving like tanks through forests and towns, destroying everything in their path. A pack of these predators would be almost unstoppable. Black market and underground fights. Illegal trade would thrive, saber-tooths being sold on the black market. Even worse, underground arenas could pit them in brutal death matches, while crowds cheered. Prison guardians. Imagine them as guards in maximum security prisons. Instead of dogs, saber-toothed cats would patrol the perimeter, making escape nearly impossible. A terrifying but strangely effective form of security. Conclusion: if the saber-toothed tiger hunted today, the world would be far more savage and dangerous. We couldn't walk safely through forests or let cattle graze freely. The real question isn't just, what if the saber-toothed cat hunted today? It's, how dangerous would it be to simply step outside and enjoy nature?